I want us to readdress our mind, come back to ourselves, and know who our shepherd is. That's what David said, I have a leader. I mean the psalmist. I have a shepherd. And when the shepherd is there leading and guiding me all the time, I will never miss the way. As you allow yourself to be led by this Master Jesus Christ, you too will not miss the way. There are many spirits nowadays telling people, I am Christ, I am this, I am that. Remember, not all that glitters are gold. The topic I want to speak upon this morning very shortly is titled, The Shepherd and the Sheep. The Shepherd and the Sheep. We will read from Psalm 23. Psalm 23. We're going to talk about the shepherd and the sheep. What are the benefits? What do you gain when you allow yourself to be led by this shepherd? What is your gain? What are the benefits? And what do you deny yourself of? What you lose if you fail to follow the instructions of this shepherd? You know the mother hen and the chicken. When the mother hen will see the hawk coming, the mother hen will make some type of sound or noise. All the chicken, all the little ones will run under his feather. Is that correct? And we cover all of them. But the one that fails to run under the shelter, under the wings of the mother hen, what happens? The hawk will come and take it. So we are talking this morning about the shepherd and what? And the sheep. Psalm 23 from verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, and so I have everything I need. When you allow Jesus to be your shepherd, you listen to the voice of your leader. You have everything you need. I was in the north, Kano precisely. I see small boys with their small staff or stick, leading some 10, some 20, 50 cows and rams and goats to the forest. This small boy has a language he speaks to the other animals, and they will hear him, and they will follow him. But if you are not the owner of those cow or sheep or goat, talk to them, they will not listen to you. Christ chosen Church of God by his grace is blessed with talented men of God, because there's something good he put in you. God has invested much in you to shepherd the people. But sometimes the sheep like or want to lead the shepherd. And when it happens, there will be that will be a grave error or mistake. And everything becomes chaotic. And David said, the Lord is my shepherd. I have everything I need. Everything means everything. All inclusive. Because the good master knows the need of everyone. You see, those flocks, again, I talk about the shepherd and and the cow, it is that small boy that will lead this sheep or this cow to a place where there's grass. And if there be no grass, when they are thirsty, it will lead them to where there's water for them to drink. It is not the sheep or the cow that tells the cow or that tells the shepherd where grass is. Is it? Is it? And the shepherd knows exactly when each of these cows are sick, and try as much as he can to provide solution. That is the work we are doing. The pastor or the leader of every church identifies with his people, knows their needs, and talk to God about it. This and this and that is the need of my people. Hannah was in need of a baby or babies. She went to the house of God to pray. To the house of where? Where? She went to the house of the herbalist? Of the herbalist? Of the soothsayer? Where? She went to pour out her heart. And that was time of feasts, of feasting. The priest or the man of God was there. Eli. She saw this woman talking. You know, some of us are funny, we use some funny languages. Maybe we jest or play with such words. Woman, what is wrong with you this morning? Early this morning, are you drunk? In spite of that language, the man of God used, the woman was not offended. Was she offended? No. How many of us, you today, members of this church, can bear that? Say, hold me. Pastor John disgraced me for inside church. Hey, hold me. Pastor's wife, they talk to me anyhow. Afterwards, she's not the one feeding me. Afterwards, she is not even to my third or fourth born because of church. And that has made so many to walk out of grace to grass. From grace to grass. God, they don't know their God. The one told the man of God politely, oh, my Lord, I am not drunk as you think. Politeness, simplicity, humility, and fear of God, the woman displayed. My Lord, I am not drunk, oh. As it is in my heart, out of the abundance of my heart, I come here this morning to cry to God. And what was the reply of that man? Woman, so be it unto you. About this time next year, you shall have a baby of your own. The one believed what the shepherd told her. Because a lot of us don't longer believe in our pastors on the church you are worshiping, you now begin to run from pillar to post, seeking for miracles. Miracles that are not tenable. Miracles that are not verifiable. Stage managed miracles. It makes your seat to be comfortable for you in the church. You are in the church in the physical, but your heart is not here. Your heart is somewhere else. And that makes you to serve God with a divided loyalty. You are in Christ in the church of God physically, but your heart is not here. You are serving God with a divided mind. And you cannot get anything good from it, because a rolling stone does not gather any moss. Those of us who have the one leg inside and the other leg outside, it's time for you to come back if you want the benefit of the God you are serving. Under one shepherd. Under one shepherd. How many gods do you have today? How many shepherds do you have? We have the open one you see here. We have other secret ones where you pay allegiance to, where you make sacrifice to, where you contribute your money to. My church, I don't know where they go again. I know you can pray well. You can see everything. They see heaven and earth. I bet see from you. You run to see us. Is your God blind? If some of you in Christ Children's Church, I'm talking to now, all of us here, members of this church, whether here in the Selu branch or any branch of Christ Children's Church of God, and even believers in general, some of us are neither here nor there, serving two masters at a time. But the Bible says you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve two masters. You must have one. David said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I have everything if I make Jesus Christ my shepherd. Jesus preached a sermon at a time, and all the multitude that followed him, they said, this man, this talk, this message is too hard for us to understand. It appears we will not be able to follow him. And they decided to leave him one by one. Then Jesus turned to the disciples now and said, will you also go away? Uselo members will also go away from Christ Children's Church of God. Will you leave the unchangeable God you know from the beginning? The God your father served and were saved. The God that did it before and doing it again today. I'm going to look for that beggarly elements. And so I call on you this morning. Those who have strange tents, T-E-N-T-S, tents. Go and demolish those tents now and come back to the main fold. We have one shepherd, Jesus Christ. We have one leader in every station, the pastor, having his lieutenants, the officer of the church, working with him. Let all of us queue behind our leader. In the church, God or Jesus, Peter, Paul said, I'm a master planner. We have every structure on ground, every structure. The pastor does not work alone. We have the elders, we have the dignitaries, we have the youths, we have the choristers, we have everyone here present. In the women's fold, the pastor wife is here, the senior dignitary is here. Take lead of the old women. By the time you rear up your ugly head and say, we can do it alone without this or that one, you are no longer on that one fold. Choristers must also queue behind the master of our mistress. All these organs are under the supervision of the man of God in the church, nothing is done without him or without his consent. If you do anything outside that, you are your own. You are your own. You are your own. We are not in the Portuguese parliament where everyone grows a whisker. We should maintain our own level of leadership. If we want to gain all that God has given to us. But the Bible says, obey them that have the rule over you. Even those in government, obey them. Local government, obey them. Your parents, obey them. Your teachers, obey them. Whatever you do, obey them that have the rule over you. If you do, you will gain enough. A good citizen must be a law-abiding citizen. That makes you a good citizen of any country. Law-abiding citizen. You do things as whatever it has to do by the government. You do it as at when due. If you fail to, you evade your tax. You don't pay tax. You say, all right, contribute this and that to develop your place. You say no. You will not get from it. So this morning, I'm asking us to remember that we have a shepherd. Read on.
He leads me beside quiet waters.
This shepherd will lead you beside where you have cool water to drink.
He refreshes my soul.
He will refresh your soul. He will do what? Oh Lord, they will refresh your soul. I also say in those days, and I want those times to come back again now, we have problems disturbing you. You run, you leave your house, come to the church. If you come to the, nobody will be there to pray for you. You just lie down there. Talk to your God. God will hear you. Your friends may despise you. People may laugh at you. Take it to the Lord in prayers. Under one shepherd. Verse 4, say what?
Verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkness,
even though you walk through the valley and shadow of death,
I will fear no evil.
You don't be afraid.
For you are with me.
The Lord is with you.
Your rod and your staff.
This rod and staff, the power and authority of Jesus Christ,
They comfort me.
they will comfort you. Go ahead.
You prepare a table before me.
And because you want to, or you have decided to follow and to serve under one lordship of Jesus Christ, He will always prepare a table before you. Table of blessings. Blessings that you cannot even number. Even in the presence of your enemies. You hear that? Even what? In the presence of your enemies. He will always lift you above them all. That was promising us now. You will not lack. You will fulfill your days. Yes.
You anoint my head with oil.
The Lord will anoint your head with oil of blessing.
My cup overflows.
And your cup will run over. Surely
your
goodness
and love
and mercy
will follow me.
Will follow you.
All the days of my life.
How many days? How many days? All the days of your life. Goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. But one thing, when these blessings begin to come to you, you to enjoy them, don't depart from the house of the Lord. Many were blessed before now. When the money comes, they say, God will be you. You know, small pikin, if you kill rabbit, go say, Mama, today we go share food. Cook your own. I'll cook my own. Huh? You not go finish. By the time you finish, go do it again. Now, your mother, don't allow your wealth, your positions to make you to be solely headed. Still serve under one lordship. God has promised to open more avenues of blessing for you all. Blessings of whatever you want. But just live in obedience and righteousness. And be faithful to this God we are talking about. A little beginning will make a bigger ending. As I told to you, Christians of this church and all over. So let me appeal to all Nigerians as well. Obey those that have the rule over you. There cannot be two captains in one ship. There cannot be two presidents in a country at the same time. There cannot be two governors in the same time. Two obas in one community at the same time. No, it is impossible. Appeal to all Nigerians. Whether you are in the north or south, east or west of this country, let us obey our leaders. They that have the rule over you, they that have authority over you, for the good of this nation. If today you are not privileged to be a leader, don't plan to eliminate the leader that is there. You can take over. Because the Bible says, thou shalt not kill. Remember to kill your neighbor for position's sake. When you manage to get to the top, at the peak of your success, sudden destruction will come upon you. For what you sow is what you reap. Let us cooperate with those authority now. Today you will not be the president or the governor. If you are destined by God to become one as you live, it will come to your turn. Don't kill anyone to get position. Those who run fast to get money, get rich, kill people to make money, ritualists, take it easy. The Bible says the love of money is the what? Root. The love of it. So kill your wives. Take it easy. Tell somebody to say, take it easy. Again? So Nigerians, I appeal to you all. Don't kill your neighbor because of money, because of position. Church leader, the same thing. The same problem that is happening in our body policies is creeping to the churches as well. There's too much malice, envy amongst us church leaders. We love with our lips. This love is not deep down in our heart. Oh, I pray that the love of God should rule our hearts, that we're able to lead our flocks to the master, the chief shepherd.
Lord, I lift your name on